Today we're going to work on painting a watercolor landscape in the same style as these previous ones that I've painted. About a month ago I painted this one, and I'll leave a link at the end of this video for you to watch the tutorial. Now I recommend watching each tutorial all the way to the end and imagining yourself painting, and then when you go to paint your watercolor, it'll be easier. So we're going to start with a wet on wet technique, and I'm going to use a large brush and just add clean water to my paper. And I'll leave a complete list of the materials I'm using for this watercolor painting in the description area. And for the sky, I'm going to paint a light turquoise wash. And for the ground, I'm using sap green. And again, I don't even think about what I'm doing. I'm just adding pigment. And then we're going to add in a few clouds to the sky. So we do this by just dabbing away some of the paint while it is still wet, using a dry paper towel. And then I'm going to add some more turquoise and just kind of blend it in. And then dab a little bit more within these clouds. And perhaps just a bit more turquoise over here. And we have these beautiful clouds. Now we're going to let this dry a little bit and come back and begin working on our tree. All right, so now this is dry. We're going to begin working on our watercolor tree. And I'm just going to use this as a guide. And I'm going to use my rigger brush and pick up some Payne's Gray from my palette and just paint in a simple trunk using a little bit of a shaky hand to do this. I'm going to extend the branches outward and upward. Going to add a little bit more Payne's Gray to the bottom here. just to darken up that tree trunk. And using number 8 round brush, I'm going to paint in a little bit of land here to ground my tree. And just blend that in with some clean water. And this creates a little bit of a foreground. I'm going to loosely dab in some leaves. Get a little bit more water with that. Now, if you want this tree to be for summer, you can just leave the leaves green. But I am a New England girl, and I love New England in the fall with all of the beautifully colored leaves. So I'm going to add in a bit of alizarin crimson to give the impression that the leaves are just starting to change. Perhaps a little bit of cadmium orange too. These are beautiful fall colors. I know for many of you in New England, you're looking forward to spring right now. I remember what that was like. So I think I'm going to add in a mountain range with some metallic paints. So we're going to let this dry just a little bit before moving on. So while my tree is drying, I just want to show you these metallic paints that I bought a while back on Amazon. They have a nice range of colors. I'm thinking I'll probably use more of the silver for my painting. And then this is what the colors look like swatched out. I may do a video in the future just showing this and how I painted these leaves and stuff. So we'll just activate the silver with a little bit of water. I might add in a little bit of this metallic blue right here. So I'm just going to pick up some of the silver, test it out on my paper just to make sure that I have the right consistency. And I'm going to paint in my mountain range using my rigger brush. And I'm kind of angling my brush on the side. And just to make the mountain range stand out a little bit, I'm going to drop in some of this turquoise blue metallic paint as well. This is kind of a fun practice. Maybe I'll add in a little bit of the yellow to my leaves. Just bring them out a little bit more. There you have it. A very simple landscape painting done on 100% cotton paper. And if you like this tutorial and you want to see more like this, leave me a comment. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more weekly watercolor tutorials. Your support helps me bring more creative projects like this one to life. Happy painting and see you next time.